welcome back. In this particular video, we'll be taking a look at empathy map. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just click on this and I'll add a text here and I'll call this empathy map, right? And let me zoom in a little bit. I'll make this a heading, of course, and make it bold, then give it a usual heading color, which is this. All right, cool. Close, cool. So remember, we brought this in as a template from the community, of course. If you don't know where to get it, anytime you click on template, you click on empathy map here, you should be able to see this particular template. But if you don't see it, just in case, depending on when you're watching this particular video, if you don't see it, you can use another one. But I use this, you can use another one. And at the same time too, if you don't use another one, you can easily draw these things yourself by using this particular rectangular tool here. So you can draw this basically. And let me increase the size. Let me increase the size to a substantial size, something like this. It's a square basically, and hide the fill, make this dotted actually, so you should be able to see it. And this color, I think is this color, yeah. So you should be able to see it like this. Then if we duplicate this, I'm holding down my alternate and drag to duplicate it. If you duplicate it like this, you click this other one, then duplicate it like this as well. You should be able to draw something like this. Then of course, if we duplicate this and put it here, you should have it exactly. You should have it exactly here. You see that? You have that exactly at the middle. Then you can use your text to write says, thinks, does, feel. Remember, we treated empathy map then, and I want to basically implement it on this project. Now I will delete this. I just did this just in case if you did not get this template, so that you know how to easily draw this and just follow up with the course. Now I'll delete this basically because I'll be doing everything in here. So this empathy map template also comes with pain and gain. So but because I'm going to prepare a user persona and I'm going to have like frustration and goals there, I'll not add this pain and gain under my empathy map. So I'll just basically delete this part. I don't need that. So I'm just going to use just this. Now remember, we have 5 steps under the user experience research. So we've done objective, hypothesis, method, which we choose survey questions, of course. Then in terms of capture, is basically you going out there and sending those information to those target users and having them fill it. Then once they fill it, you have some details. Then those details now to synthesize it is basically represented on an empathy map and also as a user persona. To synthesize it now, I've captured some data that I would love to share. So let me just drop this here. So these are some of the data I've captured. Let me make it heading so it to be readable. So this is some data I've captured that I would love to share for the empathy map. So it's just for me to synthesize it now. These are some of the things that from the survey questions that some of our users, target users for this particular simple e-commerce application have filled. I got these answers. So I'm going to be using it to fill in this, apply it here and to fill it in as my empathy map, to create my empathy map. So I'm going to create one of this. I'll put it here. Just keep it, give it a simple color. Okay, this color is not bad actually. I'm going to use this color. So I'll zoom in a little bit and I'll hide the author. Then I'll be able to, okay, I don't want to use this. Sorry, let me use this. I want to use a square, right? So a square would do well for me. Give it this color. Then I'll just basically try to adjust it a little bit, something like this. All right, this is cool. All right, this is cool, something like this. So the first thing the user said here is I want to buy, what they say is I want to buy something. So user will tell you something like, okay, I'm looking at getting something actually, so let me paste it and I'll make this subheading. I try to be a little bit bigger. So the first one user will say is I want to get something. So let me hide the outline. I don't want an outline. So the first thing the user will say is something like I want to get something, and if I make it curve, I think curve is more better. All right. So the first thing the user will say is that they want to get something. So let me duplicate it by saying Ctrl D. So the next thing the user would say to is what brand do I like? What brand do I like, or should I order online? So let me copy this. I'll paste it here. what brand do I like? They will say something like that. What brand do I like? Then let me duplicate this as well. Made a mistake. Let me duplicate this, Control D. I'm using Control D to duplicate. Then I can say, should I order online? Alright, let me copy that and paste it in here. Should I order online? So this is what some of the things that users will say when they want to shop for something, right? What brand should I order online? And the rest. Okay, now let's see some of the things that they will think. Now you might be asking me, how do I know that this is what they said? As I said earlier on as well, I got it from some of this information here. Like for example, now would you love to purchase an item online by creating an account? So know what are the reasons behind your answers in question 4. So this particular survey question, I was able to get some insight, what they will say, what they will think as well, by observing my user. And the methodology that I use here is basically observation, by observing these users, right, and understanding them. So understanding them will help me understand what they say, what they think, right, what they think. While observing them will help me, but observing them I will know what they think and how they feel. How they feel is that non-verbal communication, which is observing. Remember, we have 3 under the methodologies. We have observation, understanding, and we have the third one as well, right, which is basically analyze, right? So by me observing them, I will know how they feel, right? So I've observed them, I observe my users and ask them some certain questions, how they feel, and I will know some of these things. What are the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about getting an item? I'll use that question 7. Whatever answer they give me, they'll use to understand what they think, because I'm asking them what comes to their mind. So when preparing your survey questions, you want to put all of these things under consideration, so that you want to ask the right question that will help you prepare your empathy map and also your user persona. And if you have an opportunity to observe them as well, you want to also use the opportunity to as well as observe them as well. It will go a long way for you. So let me duplicate this to also get what they think as well. So hold on, my alternate, I'll put it here. I would love to change the color for this. Let's just use several colors, right? I think using several colors will make sense. So let's use green here. So I'm going to say what they think should be, where should I buy it? Where should I buy it? So let me paste this in here. I'll duplicate this as well, put it in here. Is this what I want? They think stuff like this. We call this consideration. So I'll duplicate this as well, put it here as well. They have what is the price? What is the price? I'll copy this as well. I'll paste it here. They have this as well. Let me put this here. What is the price? They have they think the price is too expensive. What is the return policy? The price is too expensive. Let me copy this. Some of the thought process. So they consider the price, basically the price. Okay, since we've added price, let me just add what is the return policy here. Then I'll not. Let me just make it 4. All right, I'll paste this one there. This cool. This looks cool. Let me rearrange it a little bit. So these are some of the things that they will think. So let's see what they will feel. Let's hold alternate, duplicate it, and put it here. So what they will do is that they will go on social media or Google search to basically search for products. So I asked them a question like, what are the first things that you will do? So what are the first things that comes to your mind? Some of them say that they will go to Google search and try to search for stuff whenever they want to get something, or go on social media if they have a certain follower that are following. So if they are following us on social media, they will go on social media or Google search. So I'll put that in there. Let me duplicate this as well. Then they will check website as well. They'll check the website out. They'll visit the website, check or visit the website, right? So let me change this check to visits website. Okay, they'll visit website as well. Okay, let's change this color to something else. Give it like purple. It's not bad. Purple seems to be a good color. So let's give this purple. All right, cool. Then I would duplicate this as well. Another thing again, one thing they do again, that they will compare prices and delivery time. This is what they do while trying to make purchase. So they'll compare prices and delivery time. So they'll do this. So once I have this as well, so the next thing I want to do is I'll duplicate this. I'll put it here, and this is what they feel. So it says something that it should be easy shopping online. So I'll copy this and I'll paste it inside here. It should be easy shopping online. I'll duplicate this as well. Don't want to waste time. They don't want to waste time, of course. I'll copy this as well. I'll paste it inside here. Don't want to waste time. Of course, I'll paste this as well. Then I'll duplicate this. And I have this third one. I should have several options, right? They think they should have several options. I should have several options. Whenever they want to shop online, they think about having several options. So I'm going to put this inside here as well. So I can delete this now. So with this now, I've basically presented my empathy map. So let me change this color to something else. Let's say, what should we give it? So we could give it this light blue. So let's give it light blue. All right, this is cool. Let's give it light blue. All right, this is cool. So with this now, we have our simple empathy map prepared, all from the data that we captured from our survey question. So with this now, we've done the five steps under user experience research, right? Which is know your objective, you know your hypothesis, choose your method, we use survey questions to get that, capture our data by when they fill it in, then synthesize it, basically us presenting it as an empathy map, and also we'll also present it as a user persona. So in the next video, we'll be treating user persona. So thank you for watching this particular video. See you in the next video.